G'day, Fish here. Episode 1 of Solo Hardcore Valheim. Off the bat, I need to find some flint, because if I'm going to stand a chance against creatures like this greasy little neck, I'm gonna need a better weapon. And the linear improvement from the stone axe is the flint one. I've decided I'm going to make a pathway to connect all of the resources I come across while exploring the world. Hardcore rules means no map, and remembering where I can find things like raspberries and mushrooms are essential in maintaining my goal of having the best food possible at all times. They're trivial to happen upon, but easily forgotten ingredients to some really powerful food items in the Bronze and Iron Ages. I can't be sleeping on no gathering opportunities now. Here I am workshopping how I'm going to signify these respawn locations. Ideally they'd have some form of light attached to them, but I'm a ways away from a source that isn't going to drain me of my resin every goddamn hour. Once I have them unlocked, I think banners are really going to complete my idea and add a pop of colour to my world. A gameplay change I'm going to have to make is utilising the stealth feature. A stealth damage bonus is nothing to scoff at. Not only will marking renewable resources be useful, but it'll provide me with a road eventually, and a direction to travel if I get lost. No matter where I am in the world, I plan on facing the sign part of my signposts towards the road that leads to my starter cabin, instead of just directly pointing home. Although I'm going to spend a lot of time creating pathways and signposts in case I do get lost, I have a decent sense of direction, and am confident enough to the point where I tend to run off wildly into the forest at times, only to pace all the way back to where I was. I'll be back. I will be back for you. This road's going to take some time, so I'll be practicing techniques like staying by the shoreline and mentally taking note of larger structures until I'm more familiar with my home island. I have no interest in staying up this late into these nights, as the cold debuff is a killer. My better judgment needs to take over here, as it's time to head home and sleep. I didn't realize how far I managed to wander. The next morning, I noticed my fire was choking itself out over and over again, so I made a few adjustments to my chimney to get it going again. With the few leather scraps I had, I figured it was best to keep upgrading my axe, and with that I need a bit more storage space, so another chest can go down right here. My overall plan for the road is to work on it piece by piece. That way I have a reason to walk the road constantly and can catch a few extra respawns on my journey to create it in the first place. I'm going to need to find the spots to even make my road though, so let's have a bit more of a look around. Getting hit by this ball was a reminder of how powerful every creature is going to be in this world, and that I need better protection than just increasing my health bar. That deer actually caught a whiff of my scent because the wind was flowing from my back towards it. Details like that really keep me immersed while I'm roaming in Valheim, and I love it.
You were the clock that was ticking in my home. Changed my state of mind.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Love so hard to find.
we got him.
I'm not going to put a signpost in places like this where the berries are so close. I want them to spread along my world without cluttering it. So after some disappointment with that 2-star deer, I kinda just stumbled into the Black Forest. The terrain generation looks a bit funky though, as it changes back to meadows and then again back to the Black Forest. Luckily there's a copper deposit on the edge closest to my cabin too. We will certainly be returning here later. After somehow losing that demon of a 2-star greyling, I called it quits and resigned for the day, choosing to spend the rest of the time I had extending the part of the road I have already done all the way home. Once home, I realized my fix for the chimney didn't actually fix anything, and made the proper adjustments to get it going. I'm also happy with the way this looks too. I usually don't bother with shields as I'm partial to the Atgears, and they have a decent block stat. I love the reach they provide, and the special move is top tier. Not taking heaps of damage is how you survive though, so for now I'll be working towards a shield. I didn't like how the video ended at the 7-minute mark for this one, which is what I was originally planning to do. 13-ish minutes has made a fuller video in my eyes, and I'm happier with this end product, so I'll see how I go with this kind of length. Anyway, if you found this video, I hope you enjoyed it. Fish.